R-Type Final 2 released earlier this year, and now it's going to be getting DLC. Funny thing is that it seems the DLC is too spicy for both Sony and Nintendo, because they think that the rocket ship boss is too phallic for them, so they're going to be censoring it. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have it better tomorrow. So apparently, rocket ships to Sony and Nintendo are a problem. Oh man, this was probably one of the funnier things I'd seen in a little bit. Because apparently, they're going to be censoring this DLC boss. Because, looks like a dick. R-Type of Final 2 Phallic DLC boss censored on Switch in West US on PlayStation 4. Oh man, this is not surprising to Sony, considering that, how Sony has actually become. Well, yeah, now they're going after anime games. We've been seeing this for a few years now, which, they went after Senran Kagura as a prime example, and basically ruined the franchise when they censored it. So there was that problem. We've been seeing this go on with PlayStation for a long time, and so this isn't a shock. But, to think that we're to a day now where Sony is worse than Nintendo when it comes to censorship, and Nintendo is actually less about censorship, but this time they're going to be censoring this because it's a little too much like a ding-dong for them. So Sony and Nintendo are censoring this because of that. NIS America have announced they had to censor a DLC boss in R-Type Final 2 in the West on Nintendo Switch and US on PlayStation 4, citing store policies. As spotted by Censored Gaming, NIS America announced the change alongside the release of the Stage Pass Volume 2 DLC. Among the 7 new stages, the final boss stage Y1.0 in DLC 4 has been modified for Western release on some platforms. I guess Nintendo and Sony didn't want to work that shaft. They didn't want to get it up, so they had to put it down. Not give it the attention that it wanted. Afraid it's going to shoot up too much. Oh man. For those who did not play the video, the boss appears to have a large fleshy shaft that ends in a throbbing pink tip. This shaft flops up and down, and other videos show the tip changes colors as if it was damaged until it's dark red. Oh, sounds like you need to consult a doctor if that were to happen. That doesn't sound normal. Based on the gameplay, it's likely those playing early in the morning would need intense concentration, needing to use both hands to avoid flying balls and beating it down until it goes limp.
Oh my, how lewd.
The person who wrote this article. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh man, this is absolutely hilarious. The person that wrote this article, kudos to you. Some may be surprised Nintendo and Sony Interactive Entertainment are being so rigid, however, considering other games available on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4. This reminds me of how PlayStation had 2 dudes doing it, uncensored. Anybody remember that? Oh, right, Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, of course. But now apparently they got a problem against rockets. Okay, sure. They could show Abby Smash getting smashed in, but yet a rocket, yeah, that's apparently rockets are bad now. Sure. And, this might have actually been intentional because, Japan does put some stuff in games that are like this. Also, when you think about it, the rocket itself kind of goes down whenever it's taking too many beatings. It's had so many rounds that it can't produce anymore. It can't shoot off. So it's gotta wait down on the ground until it's ready to go back up. Oh man. This article does bring up a good point here, though. The infamous Persona demon Mara appears in Persona 5 Strikers, for an example, which is on both aforementioned consoles along with Windows PC via Steam. The creature has a phallic head, while the rest of its body is a shaft with tentacles spouting from it, riding a golden chariot. So, they could have actually rated this as mature, 17 plus. That's what they probably could have done with the DLC. Because keep in mind, this is DLC. This is something you'd be buying for the game. So they could have actually just been like, hey, look, there's some mature content within this. So let's just bump this up instead of censoring it. That could have been the better option. Probably get more sales also. But yeah, I'm just saying, just throwing that out there. But this isn't the first time we've seen something like this, and one of these is a very big case that people may know, you may not know. Look at Pokemon, which Japanese owned, obviously, created by a Japanese company. Cloister itself was originally seen to be a problem amongst some adults because they actually thought that Cloister looked like a woman's downstairs, if you know what I mean. And they tried to get it censored, but children didn't see it that way, but the adults did. So if anything, that said more about the adults than it did anything.
Pervert.
But, you look at it, like I said, you've seen where Japan's done this multiple times. Like I said, Persona, for example, with Mara. But then also this. Back in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, for those of you who may not be aware, what Pokemon, Game Freak, what they did was they actually had a couple. And the couple actually had an Onyx and a Cloister. And this site asks, is this Pokemon couple as suggestive in Japanese?
Yes, 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 yes. Yes.
Now, the thing about this is that, yes, this was planned by Game Freak. And they said that there was an interview, like, way back when they actually said that they kind of put these things in for adults. Kids wouldn't get it till they got older. And I thought that was probably one of the funniest things. That was actually in an interview. And I thought that was extremely comical. But, yeah, it proves that they do this intentionally in some of their games. Not every game does, but, like, they have this there. So that, yeah, they can entertain younger audiences, but then also more mature and older audiences. They can also, throw in, like, little jokes here and there. It's like what old cartoons in the West actually used to do. Like, look at Animaniacs, for example, like the old one. They used to do that all the time. Where they would have, like, kid jokes. And then, of course, there'd be some adult jokes only the adults would get. The kids wouldn't understand. But yes, this was a thing that actually happened where a trainer had an Onyx and his girlfriend had a Cloister. This was real. I'll never forget that. That was one of the funniest things that they ever did. It's great. But what this seems to be is a policy of Nintendo and Sony's. Because you look right here, the storefront policies do not seem to apply to Xbox, suggesting these are purely the policies of Nintendo and Sony. Sony, International Entertainment. The letter has been known to censor, spicy content in games, usually games with an anime art style. So we know about that with Sony doing that. But yeah, so it seems that Xbox is going to have this. It's going to be safe on Xbox. They're not going to get rid of it. But it seems to go against the policies of Nintendo and Sony. It seems like could be a little too spicy for them. It's what it seems like. But seriously, though, it does seem like it goes against their policies. I just thought that this was kind of funny. But the thing is, like I said, this is DLC, so what they could have done is they could have just, decided, hey, look, we'll just make the DLC, 17 plus, M-rated. Rather than having to, take down the excitement and say, no, you can't get excited. You gotta go down, and then we're gonna chop you off. Oh, man. Oh, they're afraid that the rocket ship's gonna shoot back when you shoot at it. Oh, they don't want some ejection coming from it. Oh man, but yeah, it's just I think they should have just upped the rating. Would have been a better way of doing this rather than having to neuter the situation. Oh, I'm the worst. But yeah, I thought this was an interesting story to start off the week. But there will be more to come throughout the week. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. And make sure you are still subscribed because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you are still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me in both Discord and Minds. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me in both Discord and Minds. Links are in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.